Alrighty. Whew. Long day. Holy moly, look at that. That is a huge drop. I'm looking at I'm looking at like the bit rate right now. Everything dropped nine. How far are we in right now? 16 minutes? Jeez. I'm just in still constantly dropping. I don't know how this is gonna work, but we're gonna try. That's all I'm gonna say. We're gonna try to make this work. So I'm probably gonna get a ton of we're gonna get a ton of bit rate drops. Um, expect lots of buffering. You know what? Here, actually, I'll put this in the chat real quick. All right. The audio's the audio stream current bitrate 0 is lower than the recommended bitrate. We recommend that you use an audio stream bitrate of 128. The funny thing is, I am using 128. That's the funny thing. Gotta love those. Gotta love them. Okay, so first of all, I want to say thank you to everybody that showed up for the sponsored event that we had earlier today or yesterday, I guess you would say, technically. Um, that is awesome. Like I really appreciate it. Um, that's not the only one though. So we have another one that's going to be next week, and then we have another one the following week. And it's going to be the same thing. We're playing Battlefield and things like that. Um, so yeah, Just want to let you guys know that. There's something else. There was something else, and I can't remember now. Yeah, there's something else, and I just can't. I honestly cannot remember it now for the life of me. But earlier today we went over. We saw Gamescom. We were watching Gamescom. But I missed out a good amount of it. So what I'm going to do is we're going to go over try to go over a majority of it and just kind of like skim it. And then like wherever left off at, we're going to go from there. I heard there's some stuff I missed, and I heard some stuff that I didn't miss. So that's what we're going to do. And then we'll get into some Battlefield. We're going to work on the interdictor. Oh, by the way, I did get my Rendazook. Which is awesome. So, yeah, so we're gonna do all that stuff, all that fun stuff. Yeah, it's gonna be a good 4 hours. I'm just gonna whatever this, because I think it started at 12:21, roughly 12:21, 22, whatever. Whenever the stream hits 4 hours, whatever. Okay, that's what we'll do. Anyway, let's check out Gamescom. There was some stuff I saw. I know they were talking about Final Fantasy VII Revelation, which is going to be like the final chapter part of Final Fantasy. There's that, and then there is The Witcher 3 DLC, Gears. I saw some of that stuff, so. We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna check all this stuff out. So again, we're gonna skip through. We're probably gonna skim through a good amount of this stuff. So
wait.
Oh yeah, that's what we're gonna be doing.
You have been selected to build the next great theme park. Are you ready to become a tycoon?
So also, this is like Atari's Roller Coaster Tycoon.
With a little imagination and a lot of ingenuity, you have the privilege of transforming these mundane patches of dirt into unforgettable thrills.
I think I saw a bit of this, and I was like, "Oh, this is cool." The Roller Coaster Tycoon.
Every price, and charm a whole new generation of guests. Just remember to keep the park running in tip-top shape, will you?
That's new.
So, are you up for this brand new challenge?
That is new. That's brand new.
What it takes to become the next great Roller Coaster Tycoon. Coming soon to early access.
Well, here's the thing. I hope that they add in the hopefully they still have the bumper cars thing in there. The little song for bumper cars, because that was cool.
Something starts before we know a little.
This is supposed to be like a not Power World, but it's kind of like it. Animo, something like that. So this I did see.
So why do you fight death?
You had eternity.
This, I saw a bit of this.
1,000 years I've sat in the dark, and I tell you this: immortality is a lie.
I actually forgot. Like I forgot what this was though.
Better to die chasing the sun than to kneel.
I used to believe no one would die. Then everything changed. And I got scared. Scared that no one would remember I was even here. I want to be remembered. Not for who I was, but for who I am.
Welcome back, everyone.
Deza.
At the moment, because I was promised. Here he was.
Okay.
We don't.
Okay, some sort of horror game. All right, let's see here. Oh, that is interesting. So some sort of horror, mind altering, not mind numbing, but mind altering, psychological horror. There you go. Doors opening. You gotta admit, there are some games that do this, and it looks really good. So. Perceptible. Okay. Interesting.
I love brave old ladies.
So I wonder what
That's an
the
underutilized
story's going to be
character
behind that.
Nice to see Perceptum carry that mantle. I'm just saying there's some grandmas who won't immediately.
Interesting. Some sort of like, I was about to say some sort of arcade shooter. No, not arcade shooter, but it reminds me kind of like Cuphead mixed with like Castle Crashers type. Never mind. It's 3D, but like with 2D characters. Acornia. Okay.
Bonaparte says he brings enlightenment to the places.
This is the Napoleon game.
I know some of these faces.
Is it Valor Mortis?
Friends. Comrades. Now their eyes.
Is it Valor Mortis? I think that's the name of it. This is the I was gonna say Souls. Like Napoleon Souls.
William! By the saints, is that truly you?
I'm worried, William. And with those things, Omen, don't know what they are, but they're not human. Not anymore.
Ooh.
The flame, it magnifies what is strong and valuable, destroys or omits what is unnecessary.
What will this thing do to me?
Only mad monarchs turn their kingdoms.
This has always been like a very interesting concept
I do not think you're insane,
in my eyes.
but even if you were, madness may be the only sane response.
Yeah, Valor Mortis. October 13th. October is coming out with some is like the great day. It's like a great day for games.
In the forests of the night. What the hammer, what the chain. In what
This is that. I think this is that Tank Rat game.
did he smile his word to see?
It's weird because it's like it almost looks Armor Core like, but it's not.
Who made the lamb make thee?
Yeah, Tank Rat.
I looked it up because I was curious. All of that was from a poem called "The Tiger" by William Blake. Here they had nothing.
You'll have to fully immerse yourself within them. Be courageous.
What the hell is that?
And cunning.
Does your puzzle have a stupid name too?
This is like a roguelike game.
Yous may be ugly, but you sure can't fight!
And foes.
You just want tickets to my show. Wolves.
Games like
to become resourceful.
The design of this game of games like this, it feels like if it was made for like Xbox Live Arcade. If this was like during that time on the 360 era, like Xbox Live Arcade and stuff, like this game, I think a lot of people would go insane for.
I'll have you know, I've been married hundreds of times to thousands of mimes.
Sometimes I like when a trailer just shows you its final boss. I'll you.
What in the world is going on here? Seems pretty AI'd. Humankind is about to begin again. The civilization? Age of Empires? Humankind-ish? Ah, Humankind too. Okay.
Those were some big horses.
Yeah, they
Just
were.
a reminder, you're watching the event
Okay.
now. Here.
Focus Entertainment. Okay. Nice. Wall running. Oh, there's a lot of melee. Okay. Frozen dragon with fiery eyes. Interesting art style, I will say. So the dragon's a friend. What game was like this before? Jak and Daxter? Elta. Defy all odds.
You know what's crazy about that trailer? The little dragon companion never talked. I don't know if I isn't.
Yeah, so it's like
What was Mom like? You never talk about her much.
interesting.
She was.
It looked like Jak and Daxter type.
For your special day. Impossible. This was your mother's sigil.
What? How? Maybe we should see what's inside.
What?
You're a little kid.
Can we start changing ages yet?
I suppose we should learn how it all works.
Like a friend swap game. Like it takes two-ish.
What's all this now?
It's a treasure hunt! A birthday treasure hunt from Mom!
Or some kind of elder fraud. Where your mom was concerned, nothing was ever easy.
Is there any chance Mom could still be out there somewhere?
She's gone and she's never coming back.
I can't just ignore this, Grandpa. She was my mom.
Age
I'm
twisters.
not letting you go alone. Just no more of this age twisting, okay?
Made from Crafton.
Time to meet an Onimusha.
Onimusha. Okay.
A no holds barred fight to the death.
This game comes out next month too, or in October, something like that.
Down in the bottom of hell, there are dead much stronger than you can imagine.
Save this world. I won't entertain me. How about a little game?
Greetings,
Wow.
Oni Warrior.
As for you,
I suppose you'll hear about
Like
that gauntlet.
games like this, like Onimusha, Phantom Blade Zero, like people that love those games, they're gonna have quite the time.
As many times as I like.
You need some more time in hell. You don't belong in this world.
Onimusha Way of the Sword. An expansion on a demo. You know, that is actually a first. Usually it's like, oh, here's demo number 2. Like, actually seeing like they have an expansion of it, that's actually pretty sick. Okay, September 4th.
Yeah, Onimusha
That's pretty cool.
shadow dropped an expansion to its demo in the middle of this pre-show. Now,
That's
I
sick.
don't blame you if you're about to boot.
That's pretty cool. All right, so we got like an 8-bit Metroidvania type of game. Damage numbers, okay.
Madre Katrina siempre consigue lo que quiere, tarde o temprano.
No me hagas esperar.
Mariachi Legends. Okay.
And now's the part of the show where we are blessed with the guest joining us now, the creative director
cool.
and composer
This card suit is like 90 pairs of one thing.
in culture.
My mom in boss fight announced that.
But for games from you, Jenny, as I'm number 1. Oh, in Cologne.
All right, here we go.
Jeff Keighley!
Hey, it's Jeff. Yeah, I still want to go to one of these. Like, I want to go to either Gamescom, Tokyo Game Show, or Summer's Games Fest, or even the Game Awards. But Summer's Games Fest, that's like a big one on my list.
Guten Abend! Welcome to Gamescom! Yes! Are you guys ready for 2 hours of video game news and updates?
Oh, 2 hours. It was 2 hours.
You've come to the right place.
Okay.
This is Gamescom opening night live in Cologne, Germany at Köln Messe. And the crowd this year, you guys are honestly the loudest I've ever heard you. The energy and hype is on another level. You guys are prepped and ready, and we got a lot of great stuff for you today.
Nice.
It feels great to be back, surrounded by over 5,000 fans at the biggest consumer video game event in the world. This week, more than 350,000 people are expected here at Gamescom, and tens of millions of more will watch live online around the world. We love you too.
Well, here's the thing. Hopefully they don't DMCA strike everybody.
2019,
like they always do.
To expect. From the very beginning, you guys welcomed us. And year after year, this community has made us feel home here in Germany. This is, believe it or not, our 8th ONL, and we're so excited to bring you an amazing 2 hours of video games.
That's cool. The eighth one.
Last year's ONL will always hold a very special place in my heart because it was actually the final show of mine that my dad was able to watch. Immediately after the show, I actually had to cancel all my meetings here at Gamescom and flew back to New York to be with my dad during his final days. And sadly, as you may know, he passed away just a few days after Gamescom last year. But from his hospital bed, he did watch last year's show.
Oh,
he saw
man.
all of you, and he
Rest
knew
in peace,
how much
Mr.
this
Keighley.
stage, this community meant to me. So standing here with you tonight means more than I can really express. I know he would be proud that we are back together, once again celebrating the creativity, passion, and people who make games the biggest form of entertainment in the world. So thank you for this moment, everybody. Tonight, I carry my dad's memory with me onto this stage. I am so grateful for all of you for welcoming me back and Shocks as well, who will be out here in just a minute. It is no secret that video games and the video game industry is changing and evolving.
True.
On one level, that's exciting, but on another, it's kind of scary. It feels like there isn't a week we don't see headlines about layoffs or studio closures. And on top of that, the larger electronic storage and memory crisis means that acquiring game hardware is more expensive than it's ever been. But in spite of all that, developers around the world are pushing forward to build new games. Big teams, small indie teams, and teams all around the world. Tonight, you're going to see projects on stage from teams in places like France, Sweden, the UK, Italy, Canada, China, Japan, Korea, and more. So what can you expect on these screens behind me?
Video games.
Well, how about brand new information on Final Fantasy VII Revelation, introduced by game director Naoki Hamaguchi.
That's cool.
Metro 2039 from 4A Games in the Ukraine. Rayman Legends Retold. The Xbox console exclusive Gears of War E-Day. Tides of Annihilation.
See,
the first ever
when they
game
announced that,
Warlock, Dungeons and
like
Dragons,
Gears of War, the
Wizards of
console
Coast.
exclusive, like
And yes,
I thought it was
later in the
hardware.
show, we'll have the
I actually thought it was like the
world
hardware
premiere
for it.
details and in-game footage of a brand new expansion to 2015's Game of the Year winner, The Witcher 3. It's called Songs of the Past. And we also have a little fun in store for you as well, including the first ever musical performance of the music from Eugenics, the hit indie game about breeding cats earlier this year. So we got a lot of fun ahead.
Yeah,
But let's
apparently that
start
was a
things off
controversial
with a new game announcement no
game.
one is expecting tonight. From one of the world's most successful developers comes something completely different than its past titles. Please enjoy.
Okay.
Whence came the first entanglement? None living may now tell. In its way,
It's using UE5.
weaving calamity.
So UE5 has
Upon
officially
the
become the
paths
standard
malice took
for
10
game design.
suns rose on high. And so, as spoken of old, the weavers came forth, yet spoke not the cause of their coming.
Another Hoyoverse game.
Waters have ebbed, and all must rise anew. Still, the wounds of old remain.
The walls held against the chaos, yet entrapped Siwa.
Blot out the Pyro Hill once more, and you'd still not quench a millennium of hatred.
How can a few dying embers ignite the flames of rebellion?
You know what? I will give him this.
Not of this land,
'Cause usually when you think of Hoyoverse, you think of like
but light.
anime type VTuber like ish. You know what I'm saying? This doesn't look anything like it. Like if it didn't even say Hoyoverse in the beginning, like I wouldn't think that Hoyoverse made it.
At last, ye did unveil the divine power ye had stolen. Bear the gods' wrath and sunder the dread Nodus.
Damn. Oof.
Came ye to reweave this world, or seek ye some other end?
Nodus Fall. Or Nodus.
Pretty impressive. That was the announcement of Notice Fall from
Note.
Arioverse, an original co-op action game in which players take on the role of a weaver and step into a world where divine authority has crumbled and order has collapsed. Players must stand as one to defeat mighty mythic beings using close coordination and sharp tactics. Looks very, very cool, and we're happy to kick off the show with that one. All right, we have a lot more to come. Now I'm very happy to welcome back a legend in the esports world.
Yeah,
known
that
for
is
her work on
that's
League of
actually
Legends and
pretty
Counter-Strike,
crazy.
and the winner of Best Esports Host at the Game Awards. Tonight, though, she's our co-host for ONL for the 3rd year in a row, and you know what? We couldn't imagine doing this show without her. Gamescom, will you please join me in giving a huge welcome to Shocks?
Wow, thank you so much, Jeff. It is such an honor to be back here at Gamescom in my favorite city, I gotta say it, Cologne, and seeing all the fans around the world. Now, I cannot wait to see everyone's reactions to what we have in store tonight. And right now, I am very happy to share with you the global announcement of a brand new title in a very well-known franchise developed by Ubisoft Paris. This is Rainbow Six Tactics.
Oh yeah, so I saw bits and pieces of this one. This is interesting. So they're taking Rainbow Six Siege and making it like an RTS.
This is it. These tangos are in for a surprise. Take your positions, team. Breaching!
6 on station. Let's show Cares that Rainbow's back.
Go, go, go!
The people behind this, I have seen them before, and they must be planning something bigger.
Send me everything you dig up on the agency bombings. There's no time to waste.
We've contacted Rainbow's former operators.
You just have to choose which ones.
So they're just they're expanding on Siege. That's all they're doing. Expanding on Siege and trying a different mode, or putting it into a different, like a different concept of it, which is very interesting.
We've got active hostiles all around, team. Move fast and stick to cover.
I'm seeing increased activity across all channels.
Want us to put out more fires? We'll put out more fires.
I will say this. I don't know how I feel about, like, thinking about it over the years. I don't know how I feel about Siege, because again, this was during the time of when everything was aiming towards hero shooters. Because if you think about like Rainbow Six Vegas and before, the only difference between characters was just the different guns, but anybody can use the same weapon.
Now in Tactics, you'll lead a squad of operators on high-stakes missions around the world, combining careful planning, coordinated breaches, and tactical decision-making in every operation.
Yeah.
Choose from a roster of 15 unique operators, each equipped with specialized gadgets, abilities, and progression paths that create new possibilities every time you deploy. Rainbow Six Tactics launches in 2027.
So it looks like, it reminds me of so not War Dogs, but there's a game called War Hounds that is the same thing.
Help define a generation of
All right.
Tonight we are returning
War.
to Emergence Day, the day that changed everything. Here at Opening Night Live, we have the world premiere of the campaign trailer for Gears of War E-Day, including the first look at the Locust leader behind the invasion. From the Coalition,
Ram?
Here's Gears of War E-Day, an Xbox console exclusive, launching this October.
They see the wording of it should be in the Xbox console exclusive game. Like, don't say Xbox console exclusive. I'm thinking like there's gonna be an Xbox that comes with it. That's insane. Getting melted by emulsion. Woo. Oof.
You four belong to me now. Designation, Bravo Squad. No one knows what these things are or where they're coming from.
This is more than an invasion.
It's a fucking war.
The reports are still coming in, but whatever this is, it's happening all over the city.
Actual monsters are coming out of the ground and ripping my people apart.
And those are my gears out there holding the line.
True.
How do we hold a line against an enemy that can tunnel under it?
Oh, shit! We're gears.
You don't.
We fight.
We still have our people. If we can save them, we save Cologne.
Loss prepares us for what's ahead.
People we love die. We're the ones that keep fighting.
Give him hell, Phoenix.
That's the plan.
Come and get some, you goddamn crooks!
There'll be no support. If you fall, we all do.
We do this together, or we die together. Yeah?
Yeah.
To the end.
October 6th, Xbox console exclusive.
Gears of War.
Technically, it's not a console exclusive because you can play it on Windows.
Anata, an epic free-to-play open-world RPG game from NetEase coming to PlayStation 5, PC, and mobile platforms. 3 years ago, it was revealed here at Gamescom. With 2 massive cities, you build your profile and social following as a member of the ACD team. Tonight, we've got your first look at the city of Changzhou and the types of combat vehicles and mini-games you can expect. And yes, news on the release date as well.
Any last wishes?
Still have a mortgage, haven't tracked down my old man yet, still gotta buy a ticket home. I still got all these memes I haven't sent out yet.
Whoa! It's a Nanta! Or it was. Let's go! We're about to make our mark at the ACD.
ACD?
Did they really just go belly up?
I say you go viral first, then worry about rebuilding the ACD. Get big enough, and the old workers are sure to come back.
What's next?
Meat Master!
What, Master?
Master, you're so awesome.
Meat Master?
Yeet Master. Who the hell came up with that name?
Yeet Master. You're nothing more than a bad seed who slipped out of a nowhere town.
Enjoy the party, my friend.
This is not yours to take, outsider.
What's going on here?
What?
Just you wait. Where am I?
Where do you think?
Wait, I'm back home. There won't be traffic at this hour, will there?
This is Changzhou.
Take me with you to sniff out some martial arts masters and legendary weapons.
You've been reading too many fantasy novels.
What you see?
2 cities, 1 epic adventure.
Door spy?
Only those who pass our trials may witness the Lingjing within.
Huh?
Can you take it?
You bet. I've dragged entire subway.
Okay then.
January 15th.
Is the most expensive view. Wait. What? Why is everyone running off? Am I really that annoying?
PS5, Windows, and on mobile.
Awesome. There you have
Interesting.
it. Ananta comes out on January 15th, 2027. Now, we have so
Ananta.
much more Gamescom opening night
Cool.
live coming your way, including a new look at Final Fantasy
It's
VII.
like anime
Revelation.
GTA.
But yeah, I know you're waiting for it. But for now, here is a new look at Silent Hill Townfall. Yeah, coming in just a month's time from Konami, Annapurna, and Screenburn in the UK. Let's go.
Crazy.
Hey, Simon. Listen, I need you to come back to the town and put some things to rest.
What I just saw in that footage, you said we could put things right. That this town would listen to me.
But it's the right thing to do here, not just for them, but for the whole town.
Then you know what you have to do. But be careful. They're all so angry.
His death is your burden.
Break the silence. I have to leave this island.
Don't you understand?
I should have known! You betrayed me!
All I ever needed. Now I understand.
This is that Resonance game? Yeah.
The price we paid. It's more than I ever imagined.
I can't do this anymore.
Yeah, Plague Tale. Joker Studio.
Brave the gale.
Sorry, I'm gonna skip this because of music. Sorry.
You've seen that.
So yeah, Crimson Desert.
You've surmounted
Enhanced
trials to reach this summit.
Open world adventure. So I want to say an expansion, but they so they added more content to the game.
If I do their dirty work for them, I'd better get what I'm owed.
This game is insane. Apparently, it takes like I think it was 100 hours to beat it. From what I've heard, so I was like, wait, 100 hours? A lot of content. That's good. Yeah, new story, expanded voiceover. Hey, 20% off in the store. That's cool.
That was Crimson Desert, released nearly 6 months ago, and the developers at Pearl Abyss just keep adding more and more content, including new cutscenes and story moments too. All right, next let's step into the world of Tides of Annihilation, the upcoming fantasy action-adventure game by Chinese studio Eclipse Glow Games. Set in modern-day London and mythical Avalon, you play Gwendolyn, the lone survival of an otherworldly invasion who can summon spectral forms of the Knights of the Round Table. Tonight, we've got a brand new trailer which reveals the new voice of Gwendolyn, Angela Sant Albano, who recently played Grace Ashcroft in Resident Evil Requiem.
Nice.
have decided?
Tell me the truth. Is there a way to fix this?
The fog has devoured your home. And now, it is tearing Avalon apart. Arthur was the only one who could control the fog. Until you.
Until me?
I know not why you possess his powers. But if you wish to reclaim London, you must harness the fog. Use it to command your spectral knights.
Guinevere. Teach me.
Wishlisting and learning more about any and all of the games featured at ONL, make sure to check out the Gamescom Steam page. And if you're anything like me, I'm sure you have tons on your wish list and in your cart, but a few more can't hurt, right? The Steam page is available now and being updated throughout the show as the titles are announced. And now to introduce our next game trailer from Turin, Italy, founder and creative director of Unrelated Games, Alessandro Durando.
Okay.
Question had hard one will have a genuine opportunity. Only language left between.
Oh, this is that game that I was like, it looks very simplistic. And it's like, hopefully there's a ton of content or like the gameplay really takes over. It reminds me of like, I was saying, it reminds me of like Ori. Like it looks good. Like honestly, it does look good. But the thing is, does it play good? Is it worth? Is the gameplay worth it? You know. So a love song.
Made right here in Europe. Thank you, Alessandro, for joining us. One of my favorite moments from last year's TGAs was the announcement of Mega Man's long-awaited return with Mega Man Dual Override from Capcom.
Mega Man. You know, I actually haven't played Mega Man in a very, very long time. Twinkle Girl. So basically a Mega Woman. Cool. Pragmata now has it. That's pretty cool.
All right, now let's talk about another legendary game.
And the people that were mad at Pragmata is going to be mad at that.
His 30th anniversary this year. Rayman Legends Retold builds on the charm of the original 2013 game, now brought to life with stunning 3D visuals, new story content, and an all-new 6th realm to explore, plus fully voiced cinematics. Players join Rayman and friends on a new adventure to restore peace to the Glade of Realms. There are 4 all-new musical stages, like MC Hammer's You Can't Touch This, and tonight we have your first look and listen to another musical stage.
Rayman. Okay, cool.
Rayman will be at the Ubisoft booth this week here at Gamescom, and that's what makes this show so great, is that many of tonight's games will be playable to fans who are joining us live in person here in Germany all weekend long. Still to come at ONL, the worldwide reveal of The Witcher 3's new expansion, Final Fantasy VII Revelation, and a performance of the music of Mugenics for the first time anywhere. It's time for our next announcement. The developers gave us a phrase to introduce this new IP, but none of the words apparently can be said on stage. So I guess let's just watch a trailer.
Oh yeah, this is PUBG. PUBG has like their own little is having like a new mode or something like that, or new game extension of a game. Honestly, it does look like it could be. It's like PUBG. It's like PUBG mixed with Far Cry, if you think of it. Yeah, dead net. Here's, oh yeah, join the closed beta. I will say, it is interesting that
breathtaking, strange.
It's very interesting that Krafton is willing to take the risk. I'm like, oh, okay.
And build your dream home.
It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool that they're willing to take the risk to do that.
You've changed, but that's okay.
Because they know that PUBG is like regular PUBG is doing very well. Especially he's doing good with esports and stuff. So it's actually really cool to see like hey, let's try something a little different, but let's still again make sure that OG PUBG is still, you know, is still the strong point. That makes sense. This is Resonance Control or Control Resonance, or is it Control Resonance? Yeah. I think this is which I believe is the second Control game. We already know Remedy is the mind-altering, mind-splitting studio that makes these games. Alrighty. Yeah, Control Resident.
There's a great
Blood of the Dawnwalker, I believe.
You're right.
Yeah.
A Brakia, 7 feet tall, fangs.
This is from who's it? Rebel Wolves, the people that worked on The Witcher 3 and like The Witcher, I think The Witcher 2, The Witcher 2, and The Witcher 3.
Gave you a blessing. I hope you enjoy my gift.
It was either them or people from or like some of the people from Obsidian that left.
Has any love for the Valkyrie?
One of the two. I just know it's like veterans.
The sun didn't take him.
Night after night, day after day, I will strike him down.
Your every move sends a ripple. Your every word echoes far.
So you're a vampire, but also you can turn into a wolf?
To crossroads. All that remains is for you to choose.
Help me, please! So sorry. No, no. Very well then. Let's begin.
Oh my God, who is that? Is it Brock? Is it Bakara or Baraka from Mortal Kombat? That's who it reminded me of. That guy.
Night live. Now, I'm a huge Game of Thrones fan, so I'm very happy to share this world premiere of this next game with you. The gameplay of the forthcoming strategy game, Game of Thrones: War for Westeros, from Australia's Playside Studios.
Every time I hear of Game of Thrones, I constantly think like, I'm sorry, I just think it's not going to be good. All the Game of Thrones games I've seen, they just don't look appealing to me. But hey, they're for a lot of people, for a good amount of people. They enjoy it, so who knows? But this one's like a more of a RTS.
The fate of Westeros
Stand with me!
is yours to decide.
Okay.
Game of Thrones. War for Westeros.
So,
Yeah.
fighting for the throne. That's it.
You know, I can't wait for this one. So with that now, it is time for a new game announcement from Airship Syndicate, makers of Darksiders Genesis. This is a new self-funded and published indie title where you escape from a failing orbital prison in this gritty
Self-funded.
sci-fi isometric action thriller.
Huh?
This is Dust Origins.
Dust Origins. I like the, what do you call it? I like the art style of it. This is what we need more of when it comes to just games in general, like the art style. Okay, so it reminds me of Metal Slug. That's what the art style reminds me of. It's just like slightly improved. That's what it reminds me of. It's not 8-bit. It's not 8-bit. It's not realistic. It looks like it's drawn. It looks like it's hand drawn, and like they just, I don't know. Jeez. Yeah, this is something I can see myself playing a bit of. I do. Dust Origins. Okay.
A new age begins, but the old shadows.
Okay. I don't know if that was supposed to happen.
Searching for a pulse. Initializing reality. Loading a 233,000 square meter grid. Activating 1,600 exhibitors. Unlocking more than 1,000 worlds. Global data streams active. Challenging community energy worldwide. Breaking the barrier between screen and reality. Heartbeat.
Oh, is this like introducing Gamescom?
Complete.
Yeah.
You are no longer playing.
Here's my thing.
Logged in.
I will say for this part, they should have had this as the very. They should have had this at the very beginning.
To Gamescom.
Yeah, they should have had that at the very, very, very beginning.
Officially started now. Let's go. And now we turn to Exodus, a cinematic single-player action RPG from Wizards of the Coast, set in a new, far future sci-fi universe. In Exodus, you rise from salvager to traveler, discover new worlds ravaged by the effects of time, and search for the key to humanity's survival across the most dangerous reaches of space.
Okay.
Along the way, you assemble a crew of sharp-edged specialists, soldiers, smugglers, mercs, scholars, and awakened animals whose skills and chemistry shape every fight and decision.
Okay.
Tonight, it's time to get a deeper look at Salt, an awakened octopus and mercenary who joins your team. Get a glimpse into who she is, where she comes from, and why she's along for the adventure.
Okay.
Let's protect our defense!
So it's octopuses and mechs?
Yes.
Is that what I'm seeing?
Since you're part of the team now.
Why?
Want to understand how you see things, how you operate.
Oh, interesting.
I hunt. You pay. This is agreed.
Well, that answers that. But hey,
interesting.
we know each other. You local to Persepolis, or you from somewhere else?
Somewhere else.
Salt. You have a most impressive reputation.
I thought this was. I swear, I thought from Summer's Game Fest they showed this, or the Game Awards they showed this, and it was like it was a co-op.
I'm responsible for this work.
I could be wrong though, but I think it is.
For your own selfish reasons.
I will join, but I will be paid after, even if Leiden is in danger.
You've been away for a long time. From your planet? From your people?
I miss ocean, safety, home. Run, humans!
Salt! No!
Exodus.
Time is our great enemy. But we must always have hope.
Sorry, the whole time when I'm watching that, it just made me think. I'm like, what if?
There we have it, the long-awaited release date for Exodus.
What if somebody shot the glass? Because there's squid inside and it's water, I'm guessing. But what if you just shoot the glass?
Look at the gameplay for the upcoming Warlock Dungeons and Dragons from Wizards of the Coast and Invoke in Montreal, Canada. Please,
I think that's where I left off. Yeah.
Seasoned warrior on a personal quest. That pack I have the power.
Obviously, yeah, Lady D. Was there gameplay, I believe? Yeah. All right. So I did see this. Okay. I think it was like a few minutes after this.
of two worlds at war.
This is the 1001, I was gonna say Arabian Nights, but this is where it's like Aladdin meets I'm trying to think of it. Either Aladdin meets Attack on Titan or Aladdin meets Shadow of the Colossus.
Come from those.
It's one of those two. I know that for sure.
The Jinn. Once the children of Earth and the Jinn flourished, united, until betrayal split their worlds apart. Now the veil is thinning. Two worlds collide as they wage a war of vengeance. Yet, many stories remain untold. To avoid destruction, we have but one hope. So listen, heed my words. This story begins with you.
Yeah.
I'll leave it to you to make the dead speak.
See, honestly, when I think of Hoyoverse, I think of something like this.
Keep me from the truth. Not even
Like the way how this looks. Either this game is already out either this game is already out in an expansion or
it's just as you surmised.
it's a new game.
The final clue is in that cursed place. If greed comes at a cost, what price would you pay to bring back someone you love?
Silver Palace, House of Greed. Yeah. This is Monster Hunter because I thought it was Legend of Dragoon. I remember that.
Legendary mech. Game developers have to build games in all sorts of conditions, but in the midst of a real war. To tell us more about it, please join for a...
Oh yeah, this is Metro. Which again, it's insane to see, like they were talking about with Metro that like was based in Ukraine and all the stuff that is going on in the Ukraine.
Wow.
That they're still able to make this game.
Already, and we are really proud to be a part of it. Thank you so much.
I'm John Block, executive producer for Metro 2039.
And I'm Pavel Ulmer, co-creative director and audio lead.
Tonight, we are revealing our brand new gameplay trailer for Metro 2039, the next chapter set in the Metro universe we have been exploring for nearly 2 decades. Metro has
20
always
years.
been a story about preventing war, but now that war is at our doorstep, we have built a story about its consequences and what it takes to survive, the cost of silence, the horror of tyranny, and the price of freedom.
Of course, as always, there's monsters, tunnels, devastated ruins, but Metro remains of that.
Requires them to working without people who believe in it. the
through Metro before Explore. If you're lucky enough, that will be included in our collector's edition. Thank you.
That's still sick for a. That's gonna like run like 200. It's gonna be like 200, 250 or something like that for the collector's edition.
Metro 2039.
Getting the game and also getting a helmet.
To Metro. It is a darker, more ambitious, and deeply personal journey. One that will challenge what you know about yourself and what you're prepared to become in order to survive.
So, the tunnels are waiting. The surface is calling. And tonight, we're ready to show you a bit what comes next. Welcome to Metro 2039. Slava Ukraini!
Proudly made in Ukraine. That's awesome. Dude, this is insane.
What brought you here? I'm looking for someone. I need information.
Then you've come to the wrong place.
From what?
The Nova Reich spread across the station.
With Metro, from what I've heard, Metro is like modern day Crisis, if that makes sense. Like if you want to, like you'd like, it's like you want to play this game on like the highest graphics to really feel that immersion.
That's all that's left up there.
Wiping the guts off your face. Oh, that right there looks like that reminds me of Crisis right there.
Humans did this.
This is Hunter, the leader of the Novo Reich. The enemy must be destroyed.
The Spartans were wolves in helmets. But I'm something worse.
The enemy must be destroyed. Destroyed. The enemy must be destroyed.
What the fuck? I'm looking for someone. Where is she?
Oh my god. Put knives in both hands and then smash his face into another knife. That is insane.
2039 looks great. Hats off to the team at 4A Games. Okay, now for something completely different. He's performed at the Game Awards and was on stage with us at Summer Game Fest, but now it's time for this person's first appearance on ONL.
Hey! Stop!
Oh yeah, this is Hitman with Snoop. Yeah.
The longer the
Sorry, I had to skip that.
This year.
I think this is where I had to step away. Thing. So very co-op-y. Looks, well, not very co-op-y, but it's like companion, I know for sure. Aeon. Okay. Oh, Aeon 2. Sorry, Ion 2. My bad. My bad.
You have no idea how beautiful America was. I believed
and next.
in her promise, dreamt her dream, watched her fall. Out on the old roads, I saw her shatter into warring tribes. Survivors. Like your people. I know your kind. You think you'll survive and adapt?
Hell not.
Rediscover the lost technology of the old world. Reunite her people through alliances, through faith. But when words fail, might becomes the law. Ancient powers divide this land, and their might is far beyond the likes of you. So, will you kneel as my servant? Help me restore America, or burn as my foe? At the end of all things, only one
Afterworld
survives.
Gotta see gameplay of that one. Man, another cozy game. See, now this is a Hoyoverse type game. Yes. The other game that we saw, that did not feel Hoyoverse. So that's why I'm like, that's a shock.
That was Petit Planet, a cozy galactic land, cast a line side by side with your beloved Fuzzy Neighbors official website. Plus, the final beta test will be
To have a special musical performance at Breed Simulation.
Eugenics. Again, they heard the game and did very good. Did very good, and so. Alien Fire Team. I think the second one. I did see some people stream playing this game. So apparently it shadow dropped, I think, because I don't think we heard anything about it. Fire Team Elite, yeah, 2. September 29th it comes to Switch.
I once promised I would.
Yeah, it seems like it shadow dropped it.
This is that story.
This is that one game. The lady's like a nun or something like that, and then she turns all red.
All the evils of this world.
I forgot.
Even if it meant losing herself.
Like, you got to play the demo of it. You play like a small demo. I can't remember the name of it though.
Everything she sacrificed was to spare you from the nightmare we endured.
I'm sorry. Were you a cat and you scratched them and you like took over their body or something? That was interesting.
Like nothing I'd seen before. Beautiful and terrifying. My greatest ally and the start of something far worse.
Yeah, okay, yeah. 1666 Amsterdam.
午前4時を回っても覚めない夢。
Okay. I don't know. Sorry, I gotta turn this down a bit. Who knows? This could be copyright or something. I don't know. All right. What the hell? What type of game is? Reminds me of was it Dead Rising? You know, when you're zombies and like trapped in the mall. That's what it's kind of giving me, and then also like a Lollipop Chainsaw. Yeah, this is giving me like Lollipop Chainsaw type vibes. Good game too, by the way. We get to play arcade games. You kick somebody right in the nuts. Nice. Yeah, see, like this reminds that part right there remind me of like I was gonna say Dead Rising. Is it Dead Rising? Yeah. Showa American Hit Story. That's pretty cool. Saber. Oh yeah, Road Kings. So this is like a truck simulator. Like, not trying to downplay it, but it's like a step down from Truck Simulator. Because if you really want to get into like truck driving and stuff, you play that. You play American Truck European Truck Driving Simulator or American Truck Driving Simulator.
Welcome to the biggest gaming playground in the world, where 1,000 in the games produced by IGN itself. All program highlights and games on
A little commercial.
Music game era. This game has 90 songs, including artists like the Red Hot Chili Peppers, Radiohead, Olivia Rodrigo, the Rolling Stones, and Muse.
Oh, this is a stage tour.
At Stage Tour.
Yeah, I gotta turn this down because they got copyrighted music too. But yeah, this is like for the like people who have never played Guitar Hero, and then also returning players of Guitar Hero, Rock Band, things like that. This is really cool. It's a cool game, or it's not say cool concept, but it's a nice return. And then also I believe you get hardware and stuff like that too. So I think it's also, yeah. So you get cool hardware. So you actually get like hardware for the game. Like you get microphone, you get drums, and then also you get the guitar, which is cool. I think it's sick. So I wonder, this has to be online too. So I wonder how that's going to play out. If not, whatever. This is cool. This is cool. Going on tour, so that's probably like the story mode. Yeah, rock the world. Yeah, so this is pretty cool. It's nice to see the rhythm games coming back. Yeah, and they're launching on everything. December 10th of this year. Sick. I remember a buddy of mine showed me that. I was like, what? Sick.
Be a rock star, maybe someday. Next year, Sega's classic game Crazy Taxi is coming back with an all-new installment. And right now, we have the multiplayer reveal.
Yep. Dang, there's so much. Huck Long Musk, what's going on? Crazy Taxi. So yeah, it's cool to see. First of all, it's awesome to see that Crazy Taxi is or Sega's bringing back Crazy Taxi. And the cool thing is, it's not modernized. It is your typical Crazy Taxi game. Like if you were to play on the Sega Dreamcast and then play this, it looks and feels like it's the same thing. Nothing insane. No crazy changes, things like that. So it's nice. Very nice. Yeah, World Tour.
Wage war against the human race.
Sorry, I always have to lower the volume and everything, especially when there's music, because who knows? I want to get, demonetized, or not demonetized, but don't want to get hit with copyright.
The war has moved to the Lost Lands.
This is
creeping danger.
Turok, which I remember playing this on the N64 as a kid. Terrified me because it was like you're shooting velociraptors and T-Rex and stuff. You have an M16 and a pistol and stuff like that, shooting at T-Rexes and velociraptors. It gave me nightmares. But also later on, I love velociraptors. So this is very interesting. It's a very interesting game.
No stopping.
So it's cool to see that this is coming back.
No limit to your abilities. The Lost Lands beckon you.
Turok Origins. It's just not first person though. It's not a strictly first person game. So
That's pretty awesome, huh? And right now, we are excited to share with you the debut game from Octopus Panic, a 7-person independent studio founded by veterans of the Halo and Battlefield franchises. It's a new co-op action game that launches later this year.
I saw.
Check it out.
Okay, this is probably right before I did my sponsor stream. I was excited for this, but then I lost total, like, it really threw me off. Because you're like, oh, this is cool. And then you're a dog.
All right, grab house.
You're a dog.
Might even have
where everything just clicks.
And I was like, oh, it's a furry game. Lego. This is Lego Skylines. So City Skylines, but Lego edition. I thought it was SimCity. Yeah. Lego Skylines. Uh-oh, all my trains, people. All the people that love trains. Transport Fever 3. Okay.
Forward into the next shift and a brand new line of work.
This is funny. Okay, so I kind of remember this too.
Of dirty work done right.
So for this game, think of being a janitor or a custodian.
To punch into the hot zones.
And you're cleaning and everything, but also you're killing stuff. Like, that's what I keep getting. That's what I get out of this whole thing. You're killing aliens and so, but then you're trying to do your job and clean shit.
Filled with the firepower to
it's just funny.
The alien mess and the grit to see the job through to the end of the shift. They'll keep the lights on for one more day.
Like, see, you're like, you gotta maintain stuff to work. So you gotta kill things.
Ones to leave the work site. The only crew that gets paid for doing what others won't. This is Exterminats. Punch in, clean up, get paid.
Something cool to play with friends.
Glory is witnessed, but in the world, it is taken.
Hey, inebriated turtle. Thanks for the hydrate. This is PoE 2 update. That's a cool emote. Everything was insane. Yeah. Oh, version 1.0. So this is like their actual like official of like, I was gonna say not release, but like
I will take
since they're at 1.0 now.
What I am owed.
Time has come. Yeah. PoE 2. Yep, full release. You know, I gotta say this. You gotta give it to a lot of these like developers, these studios that are making games that are
to 1.0 is
like
coming on
you got to give it to them because it's like there's a lot of these games that are like, you know, version 0.0 like 0.1 or whatever, and then like they work up all the way to their like official release, which is the 1.0 version. Like seeing War Dogs playing the beta, it's like you're on version 0 or whatever, or 0.1, and then later on once they get to 1.0, then that's like the actual like full-on release of the game, which is pretty sick.
The Great King of
Yeah, finally fully technically released. Yeah, only been what, like 12 to 14 years. Hey, and they kept going and people love it.
Arathia must not fall to its enemies!
Huzzah!
Let us repay them 1,000-fold! For Arathia!
A legend returns. Oh, heroes. Another RTS game.
Heroes will rise. Kingdoms will fall. Erathia cannot.
Yeah, Minecraft went the same way. It went from pre-release to alpha to beta to now having 2 fully fleshed out launchers, and it's still getting updates and new stuff. Yeah, and especially a game that really works well for you, like as a studio. Like everybody has their their solid base game, all right? Everybody, like every studio has their solid foundation of a game. The thing is, they need to stick to that. Stick to that. Make sure that game is still constantly updating and things like that. But then also, you know, work on a new game as well, if that makes sense. Like if you have what's the name of the game? If you have the I'm trying to think of like PUBG. So PUBG has obviously, or Krafton has PUBG. Everybody knows PUBG for quite some time. And then you have now they have the DeadNet. They had another one too, another PUBG spinoff, which I think is great. Yeah, keep working on stuff that's working, but just don't commit fully to it, and still work on some new projects as well. Yeah, as long as you have like when you have your solid your foundation of a game and you're constantly working on it, and it's to the point where it can almost run itself, where it doesn't need as much work and attention to it, then yeah, start working on something else. And then if that new game just doesn't work out, at least you still have another game that falls back and makes money still. That's successful. It's just like how and this is like I wish Bungie learned from that. Like you still have Destiny 2 that was bringing in people that people were like enjoying, and people were still buying through microtransactions and stuff like that, but they cut it to work on like to focus on Marathon, which I think was a terrible move. Like yeah, work on Marathon, but don't cut off your source of income, I guess you would say. That's my whole thing.
I can't agree with you more, but how can this special power be used even more?
Yeah, Bungie's a perfect example of what not to do. Bungie, there's Ubisoft, honestly, a lot. There's almost any AAA studio is pretty much, except Capcom, is pretty much like a what not to do type of thing.
To create meaningful opportunities through community.
It's like Ubisoft was doing so well because they were more of like when they were Ubisoft Entertainment all the way up to like the beginning of Siege. It was good because it was like all tactical type of games.
That's a great point. And of course,
yeah, it was like all tactical type games and stuff. And then they started going off into, well, I would say Assassin's Creed was good too, but it was when they started really sinking into what do you call it? It's when they started really It's when they started really sinking into like certain types of games. Like when they did X-Defiant was cool. It just sucks that because they were working on Star Wars Outlaws and they were really betting everything on Assassin's Creed Shadows, it took away from X-Defiant. X-Defiant was like a good amount of people love it. It just sucks that they just didn't get the resources allocated to them.
The new title from Uppsala, Sweden-based Neon Giant.
Because like just thinking about it, like a studio, like you're working on a game that people actually love, and then they say, "Oh, here's the thing with this game. You guys need to put the game out. A lot of people want to play it. You put the game out." And it's like, "Well, it's not ready yet." They're like, "Don't matter, put it out." And then you put it out, and then the game doesn't do as well because of like what you were telling, you know, the higher ups, pretty much.
What have you heard?
Nobody sees him go in.
Okay. Oh, this is the what's the name of it? No Law.
Good with his hands. Light on.
So it's like John Wick, except you're a big dude. You're a very big dude. Boom.
Come on, we can handle one freaking gardener. He's a ghost.
Yeah, that's what it is. He's a gardener, but he's like, it's one of those like, the person's quiet, wants to be to himself, and then you disturb his peace. He just wreaks havoc on everybody.
Artist. A lot of stories about how you operate, gardener. Are they all true?
Yeah. When the gardener meets John Wick. All right, another game that probably, well, I'm not gonna say. Music, DMCA, there you go. Mustache goes hard, bro. Gotta have the stash. Gotta have, you gotta have muscles, you gotta have the stash. If you don't have the stash, you gotta have the beard. That's what it is. As long as you got the beard or you got an epic stash. If you got a combination of both, great. Even better. So this is, look at this, Project Zeta. Oh, excuse me, sorry. Or at least a bunch of facial scars. Not too much. Not to the point where it's like unrecognizable. But I can see some. Cinder City.
시공간을 찍고 나타난 미지의 함선이 하늘을 덮자 전 세계가 숨을 멈췄다.
See, this can also be like a Remedy Entertainment type game too. I can see it.
거대 기업 아니마 그룹의 탐욕에 의해 변질되고 말았다.
I think that's the, I don't want to say that's a problem, but it just seems like this is what I'm trying to think now. Like there's some games where it just seems like they could be very or they could be identical or be like, you know what I'm trying to say? It could be identical to another game. Like this could be like it looked like Remedy can make this game along with Control Resonant, with Silent Hill. Like they all seem kind of like together.
The spiritual successor to Soma, the game stars the incredible Stellan Skarsgård, and now we've got your first look at gameplay as the protagonist comes across a horrific experiment where a body's consciousness has been transferred to a server of rats. It's one of the many experiments in the game, narrative puzzles where your moral choices affect the outcomes of the mission, as well as the rest of the narrative.
Okay. Ricky, what's going on?
When I was 5 years old, I was very
So
sick.
the people that made Soma.
But somehow, my dad did the impossible. Whatever that miracle was, it pushed him away from us.
Crumb, do you hear me?
A word of caution. Cromie's experiments could be active right now. Delicate stuff.
Hey, please! I need to talk to you. That's it.
Crazy.
Hello?
Oh, thank the fates. Someone came.
What is this? What are you?
There are some notes on the whiteboard to guide you to...
Dr. Low, Brain Sim.
Ah, okay. You said...
I assure you there is no mind. Please proceed.
Nope.
No! No! My body! No!
Yeah, on toast. Oh, Jacksepticeye is playing it? Or he's going to showcase it? That's cool. From the creator of Inscription. Okay. Who are the same people that made Buckshot Roulette. Whoever that developer is killing it. So you're playing like different arcade games, which is one of those things where it's kind of like you're betting your soul. Cool. Pony Island 2, Panda Circus. Cool.
What a wild trailer from Daniel Mullins up in Vancouver, Canada, creator of Inscription. That was Pony Island 2, Panda Circus, described as a voyage through time, myth, divinity, and video games. All right, now it is time for some animal combat.
That is pretty dope, though.
Forward with that Gravhounds, right? It's a lot of animals tonight. From China-based TI Games comes Zoo Punk, a 3D diesel punk action RPG starring a playable, get this, rabbit, rhino, and chipmunk.
Wow.
I know. Tonight we have the first look at Zoo Punk's squad-based combat systems, including the potential fourth hero. There's another animal, Shocks, who fights with a long blade.
There's even more. That's not all. You'll also want to keep an eye out for the marmot and otter bosses too. Witness the wild world of Zoo Punk.
Man, PETA is probably on the edges, or not on the edge. See, they're probably flipping tables.
Ready? Let's go save the world.
No. I'm gonna smash this rotten world into pieces.
I've got you.
We're about to.
Why does this make me feel like it's like? This makes me feel like it's a game that Capcom can make as well. Like it feels like a Capcom game. And the reason why I say that is because it just reminds me of Lost Planet. Somehow something's telling me it's like a Lost Planet type game. Maybe graphics wise? I don't know.
Partisans, stand united. To arms.
Hand over the spark!
Zoo Punk. All right, who's the fourth? It's a hamster. Oh no, it's a rat.
This the hope of the world?
Never mind. It's a fox. It is a fox.
Don't mind the faded record.
All right. Probably DMCA music. A story-based renovation game. All right. I noticed there's some games, type of games that are, how would I say it? A lot of people are enjoying like simulator type games where you're like, oh, where you do like restorations of places, like water park simulator, things like that. I noticed that. That's pretty cool. So you're restoring. Oh, no ghosts. There are no ghosts at the Grand. Okay.
Horror renovation game from Bristol, England-based Friday. In a vibrant world with amazing creatures. This is Roko Kingdom, a new open-world multiplayer creature collecting RPG.
Open world creature collecting RPG. Oh. Basically another Power World. Okay. 1942. Great Wall of China. Okay. Here's my question. Who are you fighting? We are the Defiant. Looks cool. I need more. I need gameplay though. I need gameplay. I'm guessing that you are hacking and slashing, but also you can shoot. Or it's like China's own Call of Duty. Maybe. Roguelike. All right. Okay. Interesting. The Steam page for the Defiant just says heroic stories from the Chinese battlefields of World War II will be brought to life in the form of an FPS game. Okay, so it's like, I guess it's like a Chinese Call of Duty, but like single player wise, like a campaign. That sounds cool. I mean, it seems cool. Okay, arcade shooter. It kind of gives me the finals vibes. Yeah, it's kind of. This is probably DMCA music, and I'm probably it's probably chalk now. But yeah, this looks like the finals ish. It's not the finals, but it kind of reminds me of it. Everything's live streamed. Like or die. Okay, yeah.
Okay, now I'm happy to welcome to the ONL stage a man who closed out Summer Game Fest with an epic reveal. Please join me in welcoming to the stage my good friend, the Final Fantasy VII Remake Series Director, Naoki Hamaguchi.
Hello everyone, my name is Naoki Hamaguchi and I'm the director of Final Fantasy VII Revolution. Thank you. It's great to be back at the Gamescom to give you a glimpse of what my team is working on. What will you see in this brand new exclusive trailer so-called Weapons?
How much you want to bet? Give it like another 5 years, probably 10 years, we'll say. 5 or 10 years. They're going to make another Final Fantasy remake, but it's going to be turn-based. It's going to have like these graphics or even better, and it's going to be turn-based. They're like, we're like, you know what? We're going to make a comeback to turn-based games, and we're going to do it.
In spring 2027.
Okay, so Revelation's coming out in 2027 in the spring.
Thank you so much for all your support and excitement.
Let's move!
Development footage captured on PC, subject to change.
My fellow citizens, we are assailed on every side by the enormous meteor that looms.
Dude, the Highwind looks so good.
And by towering monstrosities.
I haven't played any of these because, again, it's just like the way how the gameplay is just not for me.
That we will rise to every challenge. And
I'm one of those where nostalgia just, it's more nostalgia. It's just like nostalgia really takes over for me.
You said weapons are guardians of the planet, right? The planets.
I got a friend that has this game that has the new Final Fantasy, and I tried it. I tried Final Fantasy Remake, and I was just like,
But I call them weapons of mass destruction.
oh, so yeah, are bringing the weapons back.
Only one thing to do.
Wait,
Fight.
here's my question. Is Emerald Weapons gonna be the hardest weapon out of all of them? Those that have played Final Fantasy VII know between all three weapons, Ultimate Weapon, Ruby Weapon, and Emerald Weapon, Emerald Weapon is the hardest boss out of all of them.
Way overdue for a day off.
Once we've got a future to fight for, nothing will stop us.
Ready? Aim! Fire!
We'll finish this together.
And also, does that mean, does Cloud get his, it's ironic, but does Cloud get his Ultimate Weapon from Ultimate Weapon?
Final Fantasy VII Revelation looks truly epic, and we don't have to wait long. The game comes out next spring for all platforms at the same time. All right, we have one last game for you tonight at ONL, an update on a legendary RPG franchise that won Game of the Year at the Game Awards way back in 2015.
The Witcher 3? That's cool. Like, this game came out years ago.
Never chose to be a Witcher.
And it's like, well, over 10 years ago. And they're like, hey, we're doing an update to this game.
For me.
We're going to do an update for this game. And oh, it's remastered. Okay. So this whole time they were working on a remaster for it. Cool. Upgrades for it. Sick. Skill tree revamp. Photo mode. New finishers. And so much more. I saw some upscalers in there.
You can't just step off the
Expansion pack, Hearts of Stone, Blood and Wine.
You're one for life.
Free upgrade for all Witcher 3. Oh, wow. Wow. Okay. Okay, CD Projekt Red. I see you. And next year.
Jesus. Be not afraid.
Oh, this is what? Song and Dance or something like that?
Didn't say I was afraid.
Come, soldier. Being of beasts. Delve into darkness. And see the truth of Letton's beauty.
Garden demands blood, so we'll give it blood.
Oh, Songs of the Past. I said Song and Dance. Songs of the Past. Sick. Sick. And that's another expansion.
That's right. How about that? Free upgrade, free remaster. All right. Well, now joining us to
Dude,
talk
that is so awesome.
news, please welcome the level design lead from CD Projekt Red, Miles Toast.
That's sick. That is so sick.
On the house with that news of the free remastered. This is definitely a surprise, and it's coming out in just a month, September 29th, to PC and consoles, including Switch 2 and even Battle.net. Lots of features in that trailer. Tell us which ones stand out the most to you.
Oh, wow. So you can tell that the team definitely poured their hearts into this one, right? And it's a huge privilege for me to stand here and represent them. Thank you for the trust, guys. Secondly, features, right? So my favorite one is the visuals.
Yeah.
That's new textures, updated rendering, advanced path tracing, foliage, you name it. Geralt has never looked as good, even after all those years of retirement.
Yep.
And then the other thing, definitely combat. It's more modern, smooth and precise. We updated camera, the targeting system, added new animations. And what I like a lot, new finishers.
Wow.
And then last one, Witcher 3 is a full-fledged RPG, right? So we completely revamped the ability system to give players more options.
Well, it's a lot of stuff, as you saw in the trailer, only a month away. Let's move on now to Songs of the Past, which is a wild idea in and of itself. A new expansion.
A very interesting question I have here. So if you wanted to upgrade, if you do the upgrade, is there a way you can downgrade it if you want to play like nostalgia-wise, or is that it?
Figure out how to fit it into our busy schedules, right? Luckily, our friends from Fool's Theory came around and they hired a bunch of old veteran Witcher 3 developers, including my mentor, Peter Jelenser. And here we are today.
Wow. Well, that's so cool. Now, you mentioned obviously Geralt's
That's
back,
cool.
but he has a new weapon. It looks like in the trailer, sort of looks like a chain that he sort of throws out, right?
Yeah. So this is Geralt's last adventure before we pass the torch on to Ciri, and we wanted to go out with a bang. So this chain is a weapon that is new in the game, but many people, perhaps hardcore Witcher fans, will realize that this is a weapon we first showed in the Witcher 1 intro. And we will talk about that and many more things here at Gamescom, so please kindly come by our booth or watch our Red streams that will happen every day.
That's right. I know you have an extended demo that these fans will get to see at the booth. Tell us a bit about, everyone wants to know the content of the expansion, the new region, Letten. Who inhabits it? What lurks below the surface?
So Letten is a whole new, unique region that has a unique identity like the other regions in the game. It is filled with quests, new monsters, adventures, and exploration, just like the things that Witcher fans love. But it's an almost uncannily idyllic place that, however, has a dark secret lurking just underneath the surface. And as it is a Witcher game, this kind of secret requires a true professional Witcher to solve.
Well, good thing we got one of those. All right. Well, I imagine we can expect all the upgrades we heard about for the remastered. That will roll across all the expansions, including Songs of the Past?
Absolutely, yes.
All right. Awesome. Well, I love the idea that you guys are doing this. And one last thing I wanted to ask you about. You have some news for people about the other expansions as well, right?
Yes. So this is super cool. I can say today that tonight, both of our previous expansions, Hearts of Stone and Blood and Wine, will be free for everyone who owns the base game. And this is a great opportunity.
That is awesome.
Yeah, right?
That is awesome.
All the free stuff tonight.
Because they know how expensive games have been.
And this marks a great opportunity for people who have perhaps only played the base game, right, to jump in with the improvements from the remaster update and get a whole lot of stuff for free before we ship the Songs of the Past sometime next year.
That's so cool.
Well, I got to say, a lot of amazing Witcher news today. Thank you very much, Miles, for joining us, and we'll see you at the booth.
Thank you.
All right, Miles from CDPR. Congratulations.
That is awesome.
That's gonna do it for ONL 2026, but that is just the start of Gamescom week. So stay tuned for news and updates throughout the weekend. And of course, we will see you again on December 10th live in Los Angeles for the Game Awards 2026,
Yeah.
where we will celebrate the best of the year, crazy year, and see what's next with a lot of brand new game announcements and surprises from the world's top game development studios. It's been another great opening night live, and before we go, of course, we've got to bring out my incredible co-host tonight, Shocks. Come on back out, Shocks.
Thank you.
Didn't you do such a great job?
Thank you so much, Jeff. Thank you so much for having me once again, and what an amazing show.
Third time's a charm. We're just going to have to keep bringing you back. I hope all you guys have an amazing Gamescom.
Let's go.
All right. Good night, everybody.
Bye. Thank you so much. Good night.
Heck yeah. Heck yeah. All right. So, not bad. Not bad. Yeah, not bad. Not bad. Not bad at all. There's some interesting games. One that I like, the Defiant. That caught my attention. I was like, ooh. I'm actually very interested seeing how that's going to play out. But I gotta see gameplay. I can't be like, ooh, I'm buying it. I gotta see gameplay. It's an immediate thing. All right. So that's cool. I like that they did that. Let's see here. All right, guys, let's do some Battlefield. Well, first I can use restroom, and then we'll do some Battlefield. But yeah, dude, it's awesome to see that the CD Projekt Red is. Whoops. Yeah, CD Projekt Red with The Witcher and everything. It's nice to see that they're not working on that, but that they're oh goodness, I cannot put it into words. But CD Projekt Red is like they're like, instead of being like, hey, we're going to just, be greedy with the game, and be like, hey, we can sell this game again, the remaster. We can sell it with all the expansions and stuff for a certain price. They just said, hey, if you own the game, guess what? Free upgrade. And on top of that, if you never, ever played any of the expansions, boom, you got the expansions as well. That's sick. I think that's cool. I think what they'll sell, the only thing that they will sell out of it is Songs of the Past. Which that I can say is fair. It's fair. That's fair. But that is really cool. But yeah, I think when it comes to, oh goodness, then we have December 10th, which is going to be the Game Awards, and we had a good amount of games that came out. Eugenics came out. We had Expedition 33 was last year. Resident Evil 9, Pragmata. Now, I will say this when it comes to the Game Awards, anything that is past June 6th, or not June 6th, anything past the month of June, I don't think should be qualified for the Game Awards, because 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 everything after that is too close. It's too close to the next thing. So let's just say, like, for instance, the new Black Myth game came out. Black Myth, Zhang Hui, that came out, right? That game comes out. Let's just say November, right? October, November. and then that one's game of the year. It's like the game has barely been out, and it has a strong player base and everything. Yes, I understand, but like the game just came out. If it was like any game that was like June and before, hey, by all means. But this year is going to be insane. Like, we're getting Gears, we're getting Ace Combat, Onimusha, Phantom Blade Zero, like a lot of games. So, I forgot who said it. Somebody said it in their stream before. I think it was, oh goodness, I think it was Crusader. I think she said it. If you're more of a multiplayer, like if you're like stuck on multiplayer, if you're a multiplayer like FPS person, it doesn't seem like there's much games out, right? But if you like playing all these other games like action adventure, things like that, or action RPG, then you'll be good. Like there's a lot. So it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be very, very interesting. But I'll be right back. Let me go get some water. Let me go use the restroom, and we'll go and we'll work on the new game, or not new game, but we'll work on the interdictor. I'll be back. Okay, I am back. Is this the stream I heard about? What are you talking about, Scorch? What are you doing here? What's going on? Ugh. Do. Oh, by the way, when are we doing the weren't we achievement hunting Halo campaign evolve? I forgot what else we needed to do. I totally forgot to DM you. Did you? Oh yeah. Yeah. Also, I'm trying to think of Sonic. I told Sonic that we did Lasso. And he was like, "What? You guys did Lasso?" I was like, "Yeah, we did Lasso. We did it." And he was like, "Can you guys do it with can you guys run it with me?" I was like, I don't know. You got to ask Scorch, you know. You got to ask him. I was like, you gotta ask Scorch. I was like, we got all the skulls. we did Lasso. I was like, now we're doing the parts where it's like very finicky stuff. Like I know there's the one for 343 Guilty Spark where we have to go through the whole thing from the beginning. They patched the glitch. Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, I know for 343 we have we have to go through that level from the very beginning to from the very beginning to when we get out of it where we cannot take damage. Yeah, do it without taking damage at all. So you can't get shot, can't get meleeed, nothing. I was like, ooh. There's some other games too. I can't remember though. All right, chat. Actually, hold on. Let me see. Let me look at settings, advanced. Do I have? Oh, if I turn off browser source hardware acceleration, if I turn that off right now, I'll have to restart. I'm down to do Lasso with him. That's gonna be a stream and a half. That might have to be a multi-day stream. That'll re-clear up a whole day. I'm gonna have to do a guide on that one. Not gonna lie, see how to get out of bound. What up, Tommy? Wait, what do you mean do a guide on that one? On how to get out of bounds? Oh, hey Scorch, guess what? By the way, I got it. I'm saying for the level to not take damage, we just make ourselves invincible, and he doesn't have the modifiers. Yeah, I saw one where it's like a person did it where they played it twice. They had one person like run through the whole thing. They took one person went through the whole thing and took damage, and then they ran it back again, and then they swapped where the other person didn't where they were invincible or something like that, and they weren't taking damage. It's very interesting. So I was like, oh, okay. So on the interdictor, we're only at level 9. Was gonna do shotguns, but shotguns are 32 on this one. Yeah. Level 32 on this shotgun. But I want to get the interdictor done so that I can go back and, you know. How to make the character change on my profile? This? So what you do is you go to like loadouts. Is it loadouts? I think. Yeah, you go to loadouts. And it's like assault. And then you just highlight over whatever the loadout is, and then you click the left thumbstick. It says highlight on profile. That's it. There's a button for it. I know. I figured this out like a while ago. Like not too long ago. I like how they have the patches and stuff in here. Not gonna lie. But I will never swap out remembering a Titan. I will never do that. Parachutes I really don't care about because I don't really watch it. So but yeah, that's all you do. Oh, by the way, let's check out the store. So we have Bonded Skies, Take the Task, got some defibs, Parachute, Sky Warrior patch. Almost looks like the Philly Eagles. Let's see here. Bestial Bay. Why is the visor so big? It's like a bug. Like a bug visor. Look at that. It's so freaking huge. Okay, I got 1911. That looks cool. 320. Parachute canopy. Patch. That's cool. Gilded Purger for the UMG 40. That looks pretty cool. 240. Wait, is this a hollow sticker? Hold on. Oh, I can't rotate. Looks like a hollow sticker. Bellowing Crash. Okay, another parachute. Pressing Matters. Got a Jeep. Accelerate pack. Okay. So, some very interesting stuff. King's Legion. I think that's not new. And these are just returning hardware. Okay. Cool. All right, let's do... I have no idea. I'm just going to hit play. Let's see. I was watching a video where they took a long time to actually start playing the game and play it correctly. I used it as an opportunity to teach him that majority gamers are dumb and don't listen. Teach my friend. Wait, a video where they took a long time to actually start playing the game? Who? Who did? Wait, who did in what game? Yeah, I was trying. I don't know why the person just sat there. I really don't. I was watching a gameplay video of Night Shift. They took about 15 minutes to actually start the first level because they didn't read or follow the instructions. And I was telling my friend that this is why a majority of gamers don't care to read or listen. They just want to play. Yeah. But then they get mad because they don't know how the game works. That's the part that makes me laugh. That's like the part that would make me laugh when it comes to this stuff, when they're like, what the hell? Yeah, like I was saying, people would get not upset, but oh, dang it. 76. Yeah, and that's why devs call them stupid. If you want a gamer to do what you want them to do, you literally have to force them to do it, otherwise they won't do it. That's why when you do a tutorial or something like like you put tutorials in your game and they say, do you want to skip the tutorial? That's when you say, are you sure? That's what you hit them with. You hit them with the are you sure? And then what happens is, yeah, you hit them with that. You hit them with the are you sure? And they say yes. And then what happens is they mess up something. And then the funny thing is, that's when you hit them with the, well, did you, like, did you try the tutorial? Just to piss people off. Like I would. I might just take. Wait, don't I have a? Let's see here. I'm not even level 26 now. Damn. Never mind. This PC gameplay. Yeah. Oh, I messaged a video editor to edit a video for me. Never got a response. Dude, honestly, just do the shit yourself. I know people don't like to hear that. They're like, well, what if I want this? I want that. Just being 100% honest, just do the damn thing yourself. You're better off. 'Cause then you get to learn too. This is why they need to get rid of sweet spots. It's so freaking stupid. It's done already, but I just wanted to see if they could edit better. No. Nah. No, I'm actually curious. Any ladders or anything over here? Nope. Okay. Wait, is this? I just realized it. This is Shark 4-3. I see what you guys did there. Maybe if I go up a few notches. I can't see this. Just such a blur. Hello? Hey. Why can't I? No. They screwed. How did they screw this up? So you can't get. I am literally stuck. I'm literally stuck in my spotter scope. I can't get out of it. It's literally stuck. I can throw them all off. I can throw them all on. I literally can't get out of it. How do you how do you mess that up? How do you literally, how do you mess that up? All right, I'm gonna try it again. I'm gonna see what happens. I'm gonna put this there. So I have to double tap it for some reason. Okay, now let me go to gameplay. Prioritize. Reload. Yeah. So instead of pressing it once, you have to press twice. Well, hold on. Let me go prone again. Okay. Press an X. Unbelievable. I wonder if anybody's on that carrier. I wish I could see how far that is. Well, that's 3. Oh, never mind. What am I designating? What's the distance of that? That's no way that's 800 meters and then that over there is. They said that's 800 meters and then over here that's 800 meters. How is that the same as that? Doesn't make any sense. So I gotta wait. I gotta aim way up high. So you watch no sports at all? Nope. Not even Super Bowl? Not really. I'm free tomorrow if you want to do the Halo, more achievements.
Say it with your chest.
How's that one over? Hit the tree. Oh, way too low. Somebody said thanks for the tutorial. Oh. Dude, people are upset. I should just get 250K loan and invest in stock market. If you do, the thing is, if you do that, it's gonna be all bad for you, dude. Remember, you got interest and everything, and you got to pay that back. Yeah, you got to pay back. You got to pay back the money on top of the interest. That's why like car payments and things like that are terrible. The worst thing ever The worst thing is payday loans. Those you really don't want to deal with. Yeah, payday loans are the worst. That's fine. Okay. You say so. I think it is. I don't like having to try to pay for shit or like pay extra money to pay off stuff. That's just me personally. Maybe if I... Oh, wait, never mind. I just got level 10 too. Cool. So I can put this back to that. If somebody put a hole through that wall. That's something I would never understand. Like, it's all the smoke and everything right here. Whatever it may be, you cannot see.
wasn't even close.
Is that the in-game chat? Yeah. Sounds like Phasmophobia, yeah. That's what happens when you have it on. I hit the dude with the sensor. That's actually what happened. I shot him and then hit him with the sensor. I'm not using the I forgot I'm not using my jammer. To 24. Have a nice clip, but I don't know if I should upload it alone or not. Do it. The more you hold off on it, the less it gets, the worse it gets. Might as well. Wait, hold on. Tim the Tatman says after watching Gamescom 2026, damn, honestly, after watching all that, NW4 ain't so bad. I mean, it's not, bro. And then somebody said, so Tim didn't see one game he liked. I tell you, these ball and gun gamers just make it too easy to dunk on them. It is true. If you're a very tight niche gamer, yeah, if you're a very, very, very tight niche gamer, then yeah, it's gonna be an issue. You're gonna have trouble finding a game to play. Like, again, look at, like, okay, so for example, back then we had Medal of Honor, Call of Duty, and Battlefield, right? And then some other games. Medal of Honor went under after Medal of Honor Warfighter. Battlefield started doing some weird stuff. Call of Duty got greedy. So then we had the finals that came out. We had XDefiant that came out. Yeah, there was the finals and then XDefiant that came out. The finals is still doing its own thing. It's free to play and everything, so you know it's doing its own thing. Rainbow Six kind of doing its own thing. But then like XDefiant was like one of the things where people were excited to play it. I was excited to play it because it was something different. It wasn't Call of Duty, and people compared it to Call of Duty. They're saying it was the COD killer. Everybody kept, like, the internet kept putting it as the COD killer, even though it wasn't the COD killer. Like, developers stated that numerous times. Like, it's not a COD killer. We never said it was a COD killer. They said it's nice to compete against Call of Duty, which, again, yeah, it's true. If you were to say, hey, I'm gonna make a first-person shooter, an arena arena first-person shooter, then yeah, of course. But then by all means, yeah, like, of course that's going to already be competitive. That's what I don't understand, like, what's so hard to grasp. But calling it automatically a Call of Duty killer, I no. And again, it's probably people that just really do not like Call of Duty, maybe. But that's all I can think of. It's just the people that just don't like COD. Me, I'm not a big fan of COD because, again, like, the error of certain people's ways. Yeah, the error of certain people's ways where it's like you have, what do you call it? Yeah, the error of certain people's some people's ways where they're like, oh, let's not work on servers with netcode and everything like that. It don't matter. We'll just keep putting out content and things like that. And it caused a lot of people to leave. You had DMZ where it's one of those, you know, if you extract, like, if you lose your stuff, if you die or anything, you lose all your stuff. Well, they're like, well, if you get disconnected, that counts as well. And that wasn't fun. It wasn't fun getting dev errored all the time. Electrics, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome in. Okay, I was like, do we have bots on our team, dude? Because that dude was just like sitting there crouched. Oh yeah. Let's see. I still need to watch the first day. The first day. What's that? Oh, first day of Gamescom. Oh, yeah, it was all right. This is why I wish there was no... I wish there was no sweet spot. It really annoys me. Because even at this close of range, you have to get a headshot. Shotgun. Dude, I will have a solid compromise. Seriously, I'll have a solid compromise for this game. Take off, like, remove sweet spot. Remove sweet spot for sniper rifles and give recon flinch. I will take that. I will take that trade. I don't, because this is brutal. Every time hitting somebody in the chest for like 80. Yeah, hitting somebody in the chest for like 80 damage when they're up close and personal, but then they can gun you down with a pistol. It's very annoying. And there goes grenade launchers. Because the way how this gun sounds, when you shoot a 50 BMG, sounds like a 50 BMG. That does 80 damage. Either I shot this dude's ammo box or something. I think I shot the ammo box. Wait, was that over there? No. $80 again. If only assists count as a kill. Yeah, I definitely need a suppressor, or I need the flash hider. What is this? ESPN is unhappy with WWE. Netflix is unhappy with WWE. Fox is unhappy with WWE. They should have stayed on Peacock. That is true. That is true. Let me see this on Yahoo. So ESPN reportedly unhappy with current WWE deal, because ESPN believed that they were sold a false bill of goods in relation to their current deal with WWE. Earlier this year, ESPN signed a 5-year deal with WWE worth over $1.6 billion to stream the company's premium live events on its ESPN Plus app. The deal was initially set to kick off in 2026, but started early with the debut of WrestlePalooza in September. Let's see here. Oh, cool. Got the flash hider. Nice. Let's see here. But is WWE giving ESPN the return on investments they were hoping for? On the latest episode of Wrestling with Freddie podcast, former WWE creative team member Freddie Prinze Jr. reveals that based on someone he's spoken with at Disney, ESPN is very unhappy with the current WWE deal. ESPN, by the way, so unhappy with the deal. Freddie Prinze Jr. said, I was talking to a friend of mine who works for Disney, and he was just like, yo, they better make their money back on this deal. He just said they're hot. WWE, on the other hand, ESPN might be unhappy with current deal, but the feeling doesn't seem to be mutual. Last month, during the TKO Q3 earnings call, WWE President Nick Khan expressed how thrilled the company is with the new ESPN deal. By the way, we're thrilled that with the start of it, Nick Khan said, so it's obviously a new product, it's a new platform. If you notice any of the promotion going into our first event with them, WrestlePalooza, which is a new event for us, which we're really pleased with. Woo! Let's see here. I said it's going to. If you saw the wall-to-wall coverage on the ESPN platforms, so much so that on College Game Day, the morning of WrestlePalooza, you had the entire panel: Pat McAfee, Nick Saban, Kirk Herbstreit, Desmond Howard, Reese Davis, all predicting the winner of Brock Lesnar versus John Cena. It was phenomenal. That's just one thing, okay? It's going to make time for ESPN to grow that platform the way that they want to grow it, he added. We're patient. We'll continue to put our product the way we think we can do. Let's see where we end up. Interesting. Yeah, what's up, Scorch? Let's see. What do we make of Prince? What do we make of Freddie Prinze Jr.'s comments? Can we understand ESPN current unhappiness with the dude? Honestly, they just need to. Like they honestly need to just. Hold on. Where is? That's funny though. WWE is unhappy, or not WWE. ESPN is unhappy. I don't know what to tell you there. I got scheduled a graveyard shift at Ross starting at 2 a.m., ending at 10 a.m., and then I work at Best Buy from 1 p.m. to 2. Hey, I mean, you're making your money. right? Yeah, I would suspect that's a good thing, right? Best Buy is another town which is about an hour drive with traffic, 30 minutes. Oh. I want to say, did you tell your people about that? Just found out 15 minutes ago. Yeah, I tell them like you have a scheduling conflict. I'll ask if I can leave an hour earlier too. Yeah, downside is it's going to affect your money or affect your pay. That's why it makes up for it. Dude, it's insane about what's going on with just work and everything. It's funny, but it's also sad to see, like, even the gaming industry, they're seeing like there's a huge drop in game sales. And I'm like, yeah, it makes sense because people, first of all, people do not want to pay $80 for crappy games. Oh, they said Gen Z and Gen Alpha are playing more older games. They found out that it's more exciting, and I was like, I just sit back and laugh because I'm like, isn't it funny that games are more fun with actually, let me back up. It's funny that the less technology, the more fun the games are. And somehow people just don't understand that. I don't know how that was a fucking headshot. That was not a headshot, but okay. No shit, it's more exciting. It's a complete game. Yeah, exactly. But it's just like they just cannot grasp, like they cannot grasp that. Like you're telling me a game that was designed 10 plus years ago. Yeah, a game that was designed 10 plus years ago that has not even half the software you guys use is doing a lot better and it's more fun. Huh, I wonder why. Oh, shit gets ruined when that hobby when passion gets ruined by money. Blame HR, dude. I blame HR. I blame corporate. I blame leadership. Like imagine, like this is why like you see games that are like self-funded, right? Games that are self-funded that do very well because they also reinvest back into the games too. That's also another thing. It's self-funded and they reinvest back into the games. Like example, War Dogs. War Dogs did exceptionally well. They even said it. They even said they did very well. They had over the beta that they had last weekend or this past weekend, 100K players. And they said that just to keep the lights on, they only need like if they have a strong player base of 10,000 playing that game. They said that that's all they need. Like that's all they need to keep the lights on, keep the servers up, keep the lights on. 10,000 players. That's it. And I was like, oh hell yeah. Oh, speaking of which, have you seen the girl named Laura Fry on YouTube? She worked on Gear series and the Xbox. Kickstarter has a lot of interesting points of views and stories. Yes, I have seen her videos. That's where I get a good amount of insight. She has the video of the issue lies with HR, and then also she was talking about layoffs. I'm like, layoffs, I understand. Like I get the whole layoff thing. So. Yeah. Like That's it. Are you guys even trying? Hell no. It's 11v24. The fuck you mean? Body kills of 2 or higher count as a double. Nice. Oh, I just need to get one more shot. Yeah. I got to level 12, so 3 levels? Not bad. Oh. All right. I'm gonna head out for the night. Get some sleep. Well, get some food, get some sleep. Yeah. Yes. Oh man. Be on tomorrow. Talk about some more stuff with game industry and everything. Work on this. Oh, hold on. ESPN has issued a statement denying reports of circulating that they were not planning to continue the relationship with WWE when the current 5-year contract when their deals. There's no truth to the report that we have decided to not renew. Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna head out. I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next stream. We'll keep working on this interdictor. I'll probably try to work on this off stream as well. So anyway, I'll see you guys later. Have a good one. Peace. Twitch, we'll go raid somebody. We'll raid out to somebody.